Hey y'all, it's Ty.
And it's Cam.
And welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, subscribe. If you're old here, hey.
Welcome back.
And today we're going to dig straight in. So today we're going to talk about something we all need but don't give ourselves enough of, and that is respect, y'all.
Respect.
This is something that directly impacts the way we show up in the world, our relationships, and on a day-to-day basis.
So with self-respect, it's not about being arrogant. It's not about being cocky. It's about acknowledging your worth and being in line with that at all times.
All times.
So first off, with self-respect, it's about respecting your time, energy, your body, your boundaries. And if you know that that's not aligned right now and things feel off, then you need to take a self-check and look at you. And then you need to make sure that your self-respect is in line. Because if you not feeling right and everything just not going the way you want to go, or you biting your tongue on certain things, then that self-respect is no longer. Let's dive in. What is self-respect?
So when you have self-respect, you set boundaries for how you want to be treated and what you will and will not accept. It's not about thinking you're perfect. No one is perfect.
You got to accept your imperfections, accept your flaws, and you need to value yourself.
Value who you are. It's knowing your worth and not settling for nothing you don't deserve.
Right. A lot of people get this twisted with self-esteem, and that's how you feel about yourself. But with self-respect, it's about what you do about those feelings that you have internally. It's active. If you say that you respect yourself, the actions will show that, because actions do tell, not just words. And you can't just talk the talk without walking the walk. It's a daily habit. You have to practice that daily. It's not just a one-time thing. Don't nothing happen overnight. When you respect yourself, you say no. Don't be no people pleaser saying yes. Like, if you want to stand firm on what you say, you need to be saying no. Don't be no P word, as we will say, honey, because that's not cute. When you recognize when something or someone isn't doing you good in like certain standards, that's when you got to take a step back. And you got to be like, is like this person supposed to be in my life? Is they not?
Are they serving me any purpose?
Don't keep nothing around that's not for you, because it's just going to end up in more damn heartbreak. And then now you looking crazy and stupid. Why did I do this? You should listen to that gut feeling and not just
your intuition never lies.
Right. Don't confuse that with overthinking. And even if you is overthinking the situation, there must be like some kind of truth to that. If that person or the situation isn't reassuring you, you listen to them signs, please.
Please.
Like, make sure you have self-respect for yourself, because that goes a very, very long way.
Boundaries are one of the biggest acts of self-respect, y'all. And let's be realistic, y'all. Setting boundaries is not always easy when we always so used to saying yes to everybody. But self-respect means saying no when necessary. Self-respect is protecting your soul, mind, and body. You got it?
Let me give y'all a quick example about setting boundaries. So let's say that you got like a little homegirl or like a dude, and then you been understanding them canceling, like y'all link ups and y'all get togethers, and like you a very understanding person. You're like, it's okay, it's cool. Baby, after like 2-3 times, now it's like you now valuing that person's time, like, vice versa and everything. You just start feeling like that person not valuing your time and like, the plans that you make, and they kind of do start, putting like a little hole in your heart, because like it's hurtful for you to just keep making these excuses not to do something. It's like after so many times, like, what is that person's time going to be important to you and a priority? So that's when you got to start speaking up and be like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, you kind of messing with my nerves a little bit. Like, is we cool?
In my time.
Not right.
Setting a boundary.
Right. that like, you felt some type of way. Don't be saying that, oh, it's okay. Now you sitting at home crying and stuff.
Stop saying yes. No, it's not okay. They wasting your time. It's not okay. Set them boundaries. Let them know I feel this way about this. How can we fix this? Simple. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you don't care about yourself, guys. It means you care about yourself enough to let that person know, like, hey, you hurting me, you messing with me, you messing with my time, you messing with who I am, and I'm protecting who I am at all costs. That's all, y'all. That's all.
And if they can't get right, they got to get gone.
Pew.
Especially if them actions not aligning.
Yeah, literally. Don't get this misconstrued. Setting boundaries does not mean you being rude or confrontational, y'all, at all. It's about being honest and clear in your communication. And yes, some people may not like that. You gotta stand on that business like Mama Glow said.
So they might even try to guilt trip you, but that's where you stand on that business like Big Glow said, okay?
Like Mama Glow said.
And you gotta stand firm on what you say, because you said what you said. Because if you went back on what you said, then maybe you the P word. Yeah. And if they truly respect you, you know, like they got that love, they got that self-respect for you, because you have self-respect for yourself to be able to go to that person and have that clear communication to say how you feel. And then if they don't respect you or they try to guilt trip you, then baby, you need to go and reassess that relationship, that friendship. It don't matter who it is. Like, you got to get a new job or something, and they don't value who you are and they trying to, you know, downplay you, then it's time to go. It's always better things. And if you believe in God, you pray, manifest, you will get what you want.
You will. Something else will come for you.
Yeah.
Now that we've talked about what self-respect is, we're going to talk about how we build self-respect. How do you cultivate it into your everyday life? This is not a one-time thing. This is a daily habit. So let's talk about some habits that we can put in place to be exercising this each and every day. Starting with keeping promises to yourself.
Be locked in with yourself.
So
when you commit to certain things that you say, like getting up, going to church, like doing like a assignment or something like a certain time, and you actually pull through with that, that's just showing that you value your word and you value your self-respect for yourself, because it always starts with you first before other people can start respecting yourself. It's like if you say, oh, you know, I'm finna go work out and build this booty in the gym, and then you got people judge you and all that. It's like, baby, you don't even value what you say. You don't even value what you say because you're not even living up to what you want to do. You got certain goals and ambitions for a reason. Yeah.
So them small things that you do for self-respect build your character. Another way to build self-respect is being kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up just because you failed a little test or you said I was going to do this and you didn't do it. Like, get better over time. This is not something that you just wake up and just be like, boom, I got this self-respect. This is something you have to build over time. We all make mistakes sometimes. So give yourself some compassion. Don't just be sitting up like, oh man, I done messed up. I done did this. We all mess up sometimes. We all do things and we all make mistakes. We human. So give yourself that grace and keep moving on. Keep pushing with life to greater and better.
Like we say, ain't nobody perfect. Don't nothing happen overnight.
It doesn't.
So let's get into them relationships, because this is where a majority of y'all get misconstrued. Because when somebody come into y'all life, then y'all try to change who y'all is internally for somebody. Now you're not happy, and then you doing all this changing for somebody or just like for something, and then it's like they're still wandering off trying to get, you know, like a different effect for somebody. You sitting here changing yourself. Don't never do that in no relationship and no friendship.
That is not self-respect.
Right. It starts with you. Stand on what you say. Stand on that business. And self-respect sets the tone for how others treat you. And if they treating you badly, then baby, you need to recheck yourself. Like, badly.
And when you respect yourself, y'all, you will not take tolerance to being treated badly. You will stand on business. You're not going to let nobody just dog you out, talk to you any kind of way. You have to have that respect, enough respect for yourself to be like, is this okay? What they doing to me, what they saying to me, is that okay? Is that truly, internally okay? And if you okay with it, you okay with it. But I'm not okay with that.
And if people got their opinions and it's not looking good, honey, you might need to reevaluate that too.
Yeah, literally.
Because, honey, being toxic is not cute. It ain't funny. And if a person do it one time, honey, it's probably a chance they can do it again.
They're going to do it again. It ain't no possible chance they will do that again.
Right.
Because you allowing it.
Right. You allowing
it, boo. So if you allow people to walk over you, they'll keep walking. That's how people are when you allow them to take that little inch. Baby, now they done took a motherfucking mile.
Give them an inch, you get them out. Like, no.
Hey, they done took a whole mile on your ass.
No. Now, let's get into these romantic relationships, honey. If you with somebody that's consistently disrespecting you verbally, mentally, emotionally, they done cheated on you, like, either emotionally or, like, physically, honey, and then you, like, you know, like, you just putting up with it, oh, okay, or you get your get back, honey. Y'all in a constant cycle. It's time to remove yourself from that situation. If you truly love yourself and you know you're not happy, or you just doing stuff for that person, like people that be in damn poly relationships, honey, you know damn well you don't want to share your person, but you doing that for the happiness of them, and you giving them the cake. How'd that thing go?
You have your cake and eat it too. Yeah.
And then you not
they
happy.
getting the cake and the damn icing.
Like, no. Like, baby,
literally.
No. Just no. I'll pop you in your mouth.
Pop.
You need that.
Self-respect for yourself, boo.
Right.
Stand on business, like Mama Glow said.
Yes.
And this goes for friendships as well. If your friend don't respect you and y'all can't evenly pour into one another to help one another out, and you always got to pull the whole weight in the friendship, what is the purpose of the friendship?
Right, that's not no friendship. Now it's one side, and now you think you asking somebody. If you got to sit there and go to somebody else about something, about somebody, honey, you might want to reevaluate that, because you should be able to talk to your friend, have open communication. You know, you just made me feel this way, and if they like, oh, nah, you being weird, that weird word,
I don't like that, y'all.
That's a trigger, boy. Like, no, and you know you're not being weird. Now you sitting here like, damn, like, am I being a good friend? Am I not? Like, no, honey. Like, if you really love your friend, honey, like,
but I think you should step. I think you need to step back and evaluate the situation, because most times it might not even be that person. I'm gonna say that it could be you. You could well off be the toxic person,
or maybe
so
they might even know not how to have a healthy friendship. Because sometimes people go through, you know, some people be genuine and then they go through like a certain thing, or I don't know,
and then they can't have. Then they don't have trust in other people, so that happens sometimes too. That's a whole other ball game. Don't know how to be a friend.
Though, like, some people just don't be knowing.
Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all standing on business and doing what we said.
So to wrap this up with a little bow on it, the main thing that we want to push out to y'all is to just have self-respect for yourself, setting boundaries, leaving situations that don't serve you no happiness, no purpose. If you know, like, just in your feelings about everything, or you just feel like you have to constantly keep overthinking about certain situations, that you just need to reevaluate.
And this is the video for you.
Right. This is your time. Like, don't be putting up with nothing. Just keep people around, or just keep you happy, because you're not really happy for real. Like,
focus on you. Focus on who you are. What makes you happy? What makes Tamarcus happy? I'm Tamarcus. What makes me happy?
Don't rely on other people to make that be your happiness, honey. Because you gotta make sure you have within yourself
before you can be with somebody else.
Right. Like I said, if you don't love yourself, how can anybody else love you? You can't find love nowhere else and nobody else, honey, at all. They can add on to you, add value into your life, but it won't make your whole life complete.
It won't. Take a minute to think. Ask yourself, are you showing up for yourself the way you should show up for yourself? If not, what's one thing y'all can do today to start building that self-respect? Whatever it is, take that step. You are worth it. All right, y'all, that is it for today's episode. I hope this hit home for you, and I hope y'all take this advice and run with it. Take it with you when you're running, and keep going.
I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Come back to our channel, because we got more in tune for y'all. Bye, y'all.
Love y'all.
Drop that comment.
Drop that like.